Hey y'all, I'm back with another book haul. So I kind of went more of like filling in things that are holes in my library. So, for example, I am missing like this Nancy Drew, and so this is number 3, and then number 8, and then this is number 7. And then I was also, I'm missing quite a few more, but I was like, oh, they're like $1 each. I'm totally gonna get those. Totally love Nancy Drew, read it all growing up. They have a new CW show about Nancy Drew. Started watching it. Don't know how I feel. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how it goes. But definitely excited that they're like doing Nancy Drew, because maybe they'll do Hardy Boys and maybe they'll do the Bobbsey twins. Just saying. Pretty great stuff. So next thing I got was actually this Samantha American Girl story. This was actually the first American Girl story that I read, and I just fell in love with it as a child. So like as my niece is like getting older, and I mean she's what, 7 months, so she won't be reading for a while, but I still like want to have it in like my book collection, because I'm like, what if one day she wants to read it? You never know. And so I'm just like, oh my gosh, I have to get that. The next thing I got was Pippi Longstocking, because it is actually a really funny tale and completely ridiculous. And though the movie one that I can think of, it's like from the 1980s or something like that, totally ridiculous, not great, but it's still a great story and still has a good craziness to it, which I love. The next thing I got was actually The Flight of the Eagles. This is interesting because I would have not normally picked this, but I had recently been recommended that I should read it, and I was like, okay, why not? And so because I'm not a big fan of Gilbert L. Morris, I've read some of his other books and it's just like okay, but I will review this and I will tell you all about it, because it was actually a really easy read. Another one of the holes is actually Treasure Island, Robert Louis Stevenson. I can't believe I couldn't find it in my library, and I was like, what's wrong with me? I've definitely read that. Why is that not in my library? And I'm like, okay, well, that's gonna get popped. And then a Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court, by Mark Twain. This is actually the Reader's Digest version, which Reader's Digest is kind of interesting, the way they do things. They have great art and stuff like that, but something about it always is like, I don't know. But it was the only copy I could find, because it is actually not very popular. It's not a popular one of Mark Twain's books. Like, you can find like 1,000 copies of Huck Finn or Tom Sawyer, but like I only found one copy. Of course, I go to the used bookstore because I'm like, I don't really want to go to a regular bookstore, but I could only find one copy, and I was like floored that you could only find one copy. Okay, so the next thing I got was actually, I had this at one point, but it disappeared. I think somebody took it, but that's okay. I'm living without it. So I was like, oh, I should probably get it again. And it was $1 because they were clearancing it out, and I was like, oh, I'm totally getting that. And then I got the darker, just because, to finish out my collection, because I have the first 3 and the first one of the ones from his view, and I'm just like, okay, I need them all. And so I had to finish the collection. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this book haul. You all have a great day.